Well, hi everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. As you can see, we're in Pemberton today, and we're just about to get ready to jump on for the tram ride. Give me 5 minutes everybody, I reckon I can get this sorted out. Yes, I know, I'm the first one on. I'm excited to get going, come on! Here we go, full head of steam. Let's get it moving. Where's Jack? Oh, wave to Jack, he's in the bus. He's looking after Minibus while I go on the trip. I couldn't afford the hospital payments if he bites anybody.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board. Our Pemberton Tramway Company currently has 3 qualified drivers working on at the minute. I'll be your driver today.
From the very start, I'd like to say a very warm thank you to Adam, who was the tram driver. He only ended up off the rails twice. Very funny guy, very droll comment, very funny, droll sense of humour.
We'll be heading out to the Cascades. On the way out here, we'll cross over 3 water crossings.
So here we are on the start of our journey. We're just leaving the tramway station or depot, and we're heading out past over the main highway that runs through Pemberton. And then we'll head out around past the old timber mill, and according to Adam there are 2 or 3 water crossings, bridges, and we will end up at Cascade's waterfall where we can stop and wander around for 20 minutes or so. I'll get some photos and some videos, and then the return trip back to the depot. It takes around 75 minutes and well worth every penny, or we hope it is. Let's have a look. I always have this strange feeling travelling on trains, like you have a special peep into people's back gardens. You can see here some fresh trees that have been cut away from the railway line. Adam did mention because we've had such a wet winter and with high winds, there's been a lot of fallen trees come across the track, so they do carry a chainsaw with them in the tram, just in case we have to stop and chop up the trees so we can carry on through on our journey. I have to remember to be very careful when I'm travelling with my head looking the wrong way. I might get bashed on the head by one of those aforementioned fallen trees. But I trust Adam. Not many people would, but I do. I must admit I had a bit of a giggle to myself here. This little box you can see that on the side of the track. Adam has to open the box, flick the switch to close the gates on the main road just in front of us. And when he drives through to the other side, he has to flick a switch to make them go up again. He said it's been known several times that drivers have got home and then they've had a phone call from the company and said, can you bring the keys back so that we can open the gate? There's a line of traffic all the way up the high street. Thank God Adam remembered to put the gates back up again, so we didn't have to come back again in the middle of the night. Now the train driver here is talking about the timber mill, which is on the other side of the tram, but I want to try and get everything on this side of the tram on the way out, and I'll swap sides and get everything on the other side on the way home. So we'll just cut bits out here and we'll put some music, and I'll just let you watch the scenery as it slowly drifts by. The Pemberton timber mill was built in 1913 and became one of the numerous timber mills set up to capitalise on the rich kauri and jarrah timber around this area. These little huts you can see here are the remnants of the huts that the workers used to live in and used to cross the tracks here to get to work. Many of them have been now vandalised, but they're looking to restore as many as they can. The old tram does rock around quite a little bit, and even this inside shot with stabilised GoPro, you can still see how wobbly it is. Well, we have just been informed that we're coming to the first river crossing, and suggesting that if you don't like heights, keep your head inside the car. Although it doesn't look that high, really. So here we are at the second of the river crossings, and Adam tells a story about one day he travelled over the bridge and saw a trout just underneath the bridge. So when he got back into town, he popped home and grabbed a fishing rod, and he came back in his car, caught the trout and invited it to dinner. Unfortunately, the trout was the dinner, and Adam enjoyed the dinner all by himself. And as we pass over the second bridge and very quickly cross the third bridge, as we're coming very close now to the Cascade Falls, so that will be our next stop. As we slowly approach our final destination at Cascade Falls, we'll stop here and depart on the right hand side of the tram, and we will head down the steps down to Cascade Falls and have a look, see if we can get some photos and some video to give you some idea of the attraction of Cascade. Just a quick glimpse of Adam as we depart the tram. I'll try and get some more video of him on the way back. I'll probably sit right behind him so that we can get some shots out of the front of the tram. But as I say, at the moment, down to Cascades. Well, no warning signal from Adam yet, but I might head up to the tram and find myself a seat near the front. Get some more video from the front, try and get some of the track, and I've got my extension selfie stick now, so we'll stick that out and see if we can get some different shots. Well, I found myself a good spot right behind Adam up the front, and we've got the selfie stick out of the window, so we'll try and get some good video for you, and maybe some unusual ones. I'm going to try a few different, looking up over the top of the tram and underneath the bridge as we go over the bridges. There's the last glimpse of the Cascade Falls, so just some quiet music, an occasional comment from me, until we get back to Pemberton. Adam's got his foot down at the moment, or his wrist twisted, one way or the other. It's drizzling a little bit, and he's got his hoodie up now. Just so you can see I'm still here. Yeah, we're whizzing along now. I must be doing 5 kilometres an hour. It looks like we're in a hurry to head back to the base now, as it's not raining heavy, but it's looking like it's going to start raining heavy. And now it looks like the last of the 3 bridges heading back towards Pemberton. Just a shallow stream on this one. Whoa, where are we going? We start to cross over one of the dirt roads here, and we must be getting close towards town now. I can see some of the old huts just off to the right, so I must be getting close to where the old timber mill is, or what's left of the timber mill. It's only a very, very small size compared to what it used to be 50 or 60 years ago, but I think they still do produce some timber, but on a much smaller scale now. And as we climb out of this little cutting here, you can see it opens out into what used to be, I imagine, the storage area for the logs before they went down to the mill that you can see just off in the distance. The mill complex spread over a large area, made up of large industrial buildings, milling machinery, sheds, storage bays and vehicles. The old brick chimney is still intact, a relic of a past era. The complex includes mill workers' cottages, and the railway line runs along the edge of this complex. And at the top of the hill, on the right, are the remnants of the single men's quarters, hopefully soon to be restored back to original conditions. And as we approach one of the side streets on the approach into town, Adam gives the signal to warn the cars that we're coming across, and we'll soon get back to the main road and back to the depot. Now remembering to stop at the little box and drop the gates to stop the traffic, and remembering to open them again when we get to the other side. I think we were all very relieved when the gates were opened behind us and we headed off to the depot to say goodbye to everybody. And Adam, thank you very much, Adam, for the fantastic trip. Great commentary.
And thanks to the tour. Now If anyone would like to purchase any souvenirs or refreshments, the station will be open upon our arrival. I'd also like to take the opportunity to apologise if I have offended anyone with my commentary this afternoon. This was absolutely not my intention. Please remember to not try and exit the tram till it has come to a complete stop. I wouldn't want anyone to break their ankle, as it turns out that really doesn't tickle. We hope you enjoy the rest of your stay in Pemberton, and thanks once again. Also, while I think that it might pay you folks just to brace yourselves for the sun and fun at the end, it's not quite perfect to this whole parking caper as yet.
Well, thank you, Adam. Funny bugger right to the very end. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video that I've put together, and we will be coming back when the weather's a little bit better. But fortunately, because we'd had the extra rain, the Cascade Falls were really flowing really well. So until next time, we'd like to thank you all for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe and hit that little notifications bell. And please, if you like or dislike, please leave a comment and let us know how we're doing. Thank you very much for now.